Hello everyone, I'm Juliet, a tween, and this time I have with me an actual adult.
A young adult librarian
Glitter.
at that. Glitter.
Sparkles.
Oh, no, we're not doing
Whee!
glitter. No, there's no glitter involved in cooking. Ah.
Glitter.
We are here because I've been co-hosting with a colleague of mine, Kathy. Did you just kick the microphone?
Yep.
We've been doing a series of
Mugget videos.
Mugget videos because my colleague Kathy and I, when we used to be able to do programs at the library, we're doing a series of programs for
Tweens and teens.
That's true. Tweens and teens called Mugget, where we taught them very simple recipes you can cook in a mug. So if you wanted something very decadent like a
Triple decker.
brownie.
Lasagna.
No, something we've done.
Oh yeah.
The brownie.
I don't know.
Or some mac and cheese. You can make it just like, a little portion and enjoy it, and you don't have to make a whole, platter of brownies. I don't know. How do you measure brownies?
Lasagna.
A whole tray of brownies.
Lasagna.
The dirty little secret we've noticed, though, as we've been shooting these videos is how much mess do we make actually making these things?
Lasagna. Mess.
A mess. It's a mess.
mess.
We never even made lasagna. Why is that on your
I
mind?
want lasagna.
Okay. Anyway.
It looks good. I want lasagna.
The idea is to make small little portions to enjoy, but actually it takes about as much mess and time to mix together as it does to make a whole tray of brownies or a tray of mac and cheese. Is that how you do mac and cheese? In a tray? In a dish. A dish of
Whatever
mac and
you
cheese.
want.
Whatever we want. So what are we making today?
Today, we are going to be making pizza.
Did you say pizza?
Yeah.
Because I have pizza trivia ready to go. Are you ready for pizza trivia?
No, not really.
Too bad. At the snap of a finger's green screen magic lets us go right
No,
to a
no,
trivia. Welcome to Fun Pizza Facts. You're my first contestant. Are you ready?
I never signed up for this.
Okay. Which month is National Pizza Month? It's the best month of the year.
January.
No. My birthday. October. Pizza originated in what country? The United States, Italy, or Greece?
Italy.
No, it was
Greece.
popularized in Italy, but it was Greece. Ancient Greeks baked large round breads topped with veggies, potatoes, spices, and olive oil.
Well, if you can do the snapping thing, I can do the snapping thing too.
Wait, what do you mean?
I am the host now, son. Ah! In
Wait,
the 1700s, Italy commercialized pizza as street vendors began selling it. It was popular because it was cheap. What was the most popular topping?
Ooh.
Pepperoni.
Oh, multiple choice. Okay, pepperoni.
Olives. Cheese or nothing?
In Italy? Ooh, I'm gonna go with pepperoni.
Wrong. It was nothing.
Nothing?
Just a round, flat bread.
That sounds pretty good too, actually.
Next question.
Ready.
How many slices does an average American eat per year?
Ooh, is this multiple choice or I have to guess?
Yes.
Guess. How many, you said slices of pizza? Does the average American eat per year?
Per year, yes.
So the average amount. So it's going to be, it's not the highest, not the lowest, it's like the average. Okay.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Okay. Let me think. The average number of slices, I probably eat like, I don't know, 120 slices a year.
No.
Higher?
You eat around 46 slices.
46?
Average.
I feel like I eat more than that in a month.
Or you can almost eat almost 6 large pizzas per year.
6. Okay. Man.
350 slices per second by all Americans.
Every second in America, there are how many slices eaten?
350.
Wow, that's a lot of pizza. I actually kind of feel nauseous now. I don't know if I want to eat any pizza today. That's a lot. All right, let's make some pizza.
No.
Oh God, is she gonna snap her fingers again?
I love my snapping fingers.
Oh God, where are we
Let's
gonna go?
do something fun.
Jules, I don't think you know how to do this whole snap your fingers magic of a green screen just yet. We'll have to work on that. In the meantime, let's go make a pizza in a mug. All right, first up is the crust ingredients. You're gonna need 1/4 cup flour, 1/4 teaspoon oregano, 1/8 teaspoon baking powder. I know it looks the same, but it's different. It's 1/8 teaspoon baking soda, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1/8 teaspoon garlic powder, and then the wet ingredients are 1 tablespoon olive oil and 3 tablespoons of good old H2O. Now you're going to start by adding the flour to your large mug. And then you're going to go around here and add them in order. Oregano comes next. And to do some garlic powder.
Use your right hand too.
And then you're going to do the baking soda, followed up by the baking powder. And you're going to top off the whole thing with your salt. Now once you have all your dry ingredients in the mug, grab a whisk or a fork and give it a mix to get all the ingredients well combined. And then we're on to our wet ingredients. First, you're going to want to add the oil. Comes out kind of slow, so maybe tap it out a little bit. And then you're going to add your water. And once you have the wet ingredients inserted, you're going to mix it up again with a whisk or a fork, whatever you want. A spoon would probably work as well. This is your crust batter. Now you're ready for your toppings. We went with 2 tablespoons shredded cheese. We used mozzarella. And you're going to need 1 tablespoon of pizza sauce. You can also go ahead and get any of your toppings ready if you want mushrooms, pepperoni, peppers, whatever your toppings are going to be. So you've got your dough in the bottom. You're going to want to add the pizza sauce
Try to pour
first.
it around.
It's a little slow going, so have a little patience here.
Use your finger to wipe it out if you need to.
Juliet did use her fingers to help the sauce. I promise we washed our hands first, so make sure you're always cooking while clean. Now the sauce comes out kind of clumpy from the bowl, so if you want to use a spoon, or you can use your finger as well, you can kind of move it around a little bit. You're mixing, you're trying to move around liquid on top of liquid, so it's a little tough going, but it's all gonna bake together anyway, so you'll be fine either way. Next up, you're gonna want to do your cheese. It's, moist cheese, it's kind of clumpy, so you want to use your fingers and sprinkle it around as best you can. And then after the cheese is in there, you're going to go ahead and do your toppings. Juliet wanted some pepperoni on hers, so we're doing a half pepperoni, half mushroom, because I'm not a fan of pepperoni. So you lay out your pepperoni chunks on the one half, and now she's going to add the mushrooms on the other half. This doesn't shift at all when you cook it, so whatever you put in half and half, it should stay put very nicely. All right, and now we're ready to cook. Juliet didn't want to do the traditional crust like we had made, so what she's using here is a Pillsbury biscuit. We just peeled off 1 layer of the biscuit, and so she put that in the bottom of her mug to make more of a cheesy garlic bread kind of style pizza. So 1 biscuit in the bottom of the mug, and then she is adding a cheese sauce instead of a pizza sauce to hers. So the cheese sauce goes in next. And then it kind of comes out in a clump, so we're using a spoon to kind of spread around the cheesy goodness. And then since Juliet is quite a cheese fan, on top of the cheese sauce, she's now going to put cheese. Again, it's just a tablespoon or 2 of shredded mozzarella. Very carefully placed. All right, now it is cook time. Depending on if you do the cheesy garlic bread like Jules did or the actual pizza in a mug, you're going to put it in the microwave and cook it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's standard for either of these pizza recipes. So after 1 minute and 30 is up, I'm going to go ahead and carefully remove from the microwave. It is going to be warm, so using the mug handle, carefully remove. So now we've got the cheesy garlic bread version of pizza, and we've got the traditional pizza here as well. The biscuit form does kind of stay as a biscuit in there, so you could pop it out and eat it all in one bite if you want. You can see the cheesy goodness coming at you there from the traditional pizza. So, 2 types of pizza in a mug. Wait, that's not right. 2 types of pizza in a mug. One is using biscuits, like the Pillsbury refrigerator aisle at your local grocery store biscuits that we use for the monkey in a mug.
And I recommend them. Don't do the other one.
To use as your crust.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not a second option.
There is a second.
There's not.
There's a second option.
There's not a second option. Don't
do it. There's a second option. There's the homemade actually vegan crust. That's just the flour and
Homemade-
the oregano.
Homemade vegan crust coming soon to your local garbage can.
It's delicious.
It's not.
Some people just don't like flavor.
Oh, it's salted.
It's delicious.
Gosh.
But yeah, either way, so you could use, actually, there's even like the pizza crust you can buy that comes like in a biscuit tube we've gotten before. It like rolls out kind of like rectangle. Just cut up some chunks, cut out a chunk of that, put that in your mug. But you don't always have biscuits or pizza crust handy, so if you have like flour, I don't know, all the ingredients we just used, you can make yourself pizza in a mug.
Disgusting.
And like I said, it is vegan, so if you want to do a vegetarian or vegan pizza, just obviously don't add cheese if you want it to be vegan, or add a vegan cheese. And if you want it to be vegetarian, as what I made, add cheese and some vegetables. I prefer pepper rings, maybe some tomato, some mushrooms. I'm not speaking your language anymore, am I? All right. So all the recipes that we've done in these Mug It videos, what do we got? We got French toast in a mug.
No.
No. I mean, yeah, but it's not good.
No.
Do it better if you make it. Brownie in a mug.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese in a mug.
Pizza.
Pizza and
Monkey bread.
monkey bread. I feel like we've got a day's worth of meals. You could spend a whole day just eating out of a mug if you wanted to. So do French toast first.
No.
No?
Monkey bread.
As a breakfast?
It could be breakfast.
That's true. It did have kind of like a cinnamon roll vibe because we had like a cinnamon sugar thing going on.
And
Okay,
then you can
so
and then you can have mac and cheese
for lunch.
and then the pizza for dinner.
Pizza
and
for
then
dinner.
Brownie for dessert.
Brownie for dessert. Okay, there we go. Full, I almost said a 4-course meal. A full day's worth of eating only out of a mug. Think that'd be enough food? I don't know if that's a very balanced set of meals we were just talking about. Delicious, but not very balanced. So.
Or healthy.
Well, you know, it's more like small little indulgences in order to satisfy a quick craving. So you don't eat a whole pizza, you just eat a pizza in a mug. You don't eat a whole pan of brownies, you eat a brownie in a mug. Oh, we didn't rank the pizza. We didn't rank the pizza.
Let's rate
out of
the
5.
pizza.
Out of 5.
Okay, so the crust one with my sauce and
The biscuit
toppings
crust.
is like a 5.
Okay.
It gets to stay with the brownie and the mac and cheese up there in the high crumb
Ooh,
group.
like way up top.
Actually, everything except the French toast. So the French toast and the one that you like, the crust, the homemade vegan crust, those two get to 0, and everything else gets a 5.
It's not specifically made to be vegan, it just happens to be vegan and delicious.
And it's disgusting.
Whatever. It's awesome.
It's gross.
So either way. So another 5 out of 5 on the pizza? All right.
The
The biscuit crust pizza is a 5. Fine.
crust.
I'd give mine like a 4 out of 5. It's a bit, it's like the crust is very flavorful. I feel like I could just mix in some vegetables with it and just have like a vegetable infused bread. I think that would be kind of good. So yeah, that's pretty good though. I think we need to figure out a way to wrap this up. Jules, you've changed.
What's wrong with the cat?
He was fine, but I wanted to talk to my mug buddy. Fine. If you're interested in any of the other mug recipes, they are available on the site, on our YouTube page, on our Facebook posts. And as we said, you could do an entire day's worth of mug cooking from just the what?
Wait.
I think this just fell apart here at the end. So.
You know.